Hey Taurus, TT here with a quick channel message. We need to talk. All right, and we need to talk about you moving on and you finding peace and you having a smooth sailing situation moving forward, okay? Whatever this is for you, for some of you, I'm hearing that it's a job, all right? For others, I'm hearing that it may be a relationship. Um, Regardless of what it is to you, you know what this is. Okay, strong. The bottom of the deck is a strong ending. Like be done with something. Okay? Be done, Taurus. What you don't see is this Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. Okay? Josiah, turn that down for mommy, please. So no matter if you're male or female, Taurus, you're coming off as mother. You're coming off as someone that's supposed to forgive. You're very forgiving, okay? You're coming off very forgiving. You're coming off very, you will give someone chance after chance after chance after chance, okay? As long as they're coming back and they've learned their lesson, right? As long as they've come back and they've learned their lesson and they're not playing any more games, Spirit is showing me that you will take someone back. You just need to know if their intentions are true. You just want to know if their intentions is to really, do things differently and to be a changed person, okay? So whether you're male or female, if you're dealing with a boss, apply it to your situation. If you're dealing with a boss or a supervisor that keeps disrespecting you and you keep giving them opportunity after opportunity, you keep talking to HR and they're not doing nothing about it, then again, you're being extremely generous. Okay? Saya. Extremely generous. And spiritually speaking, your higher self, your spirit guides, whatever you refer to, but I feel like this is within you. Somewhere within you, you're asking yourself to let it go. You're asking yourself, just be done officially, but you just can't quite be done. Someone just can't quite be done. So if you're in that season, Taurus, where you just want to know, like, if this person is going to really ever change, and if you can get confirmation that they will never change, then you'll be willing to let it go. Then you'll be willing to let that job go. If you could just get confirmation that you'll find something better, then you'll be walking away from that job instead of waiting on them to give you a raise or waiting on them to validate for you that you're a good employee. Then this message is for you, and we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Because what Spirit is showing me is that the Five of Swords is still here. Okay? This person's energy is still in your energy, okay? And I'm not saying this for you to get mad, okay? And you to retaliate or react in a way where you are walking away but still taking the baggage with you. I'm saying this in the way where this person is going to apologize to you. This person has been telepathically working on you, okay? And they are playing games. They're in this game to win it. They're in this game to win you back, Taurus. They're in this game to make sure that you're still willing to, co-create with them. Even if it's a job, okay? Some of you, this is work. They just have to know that you are what I call, they're waiting for confirmation from you that you are either weak enough to fall for their games, or that you're you're open to hear what they got to say. Because this person knows you, Taurus, like the back of their hand. This person knows that when you have your guards up and when you come up with your guards up, you are, you're not ready. Okay, so this person is waiting for you to be energetically ready. Okay. So they keep testing the waters or testing the energy to see, like, are you in the giving spirit yet? Are you in that thankful spirit? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. When you watch this, it should be Thanksgiving. Are you in that giving spirit, Taurus? Or are you still mad? That's what this person wants to know. So I do feel like they are going to surprise you with a message. It could be a happy Thanksgiving text message, or they're going to flirt with you just a little bit, testing the waters to see how you react. I see you with your guards up, Taurus. I see you with your guards up and, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Surrounded by family. 3 of Pentacles. You're looking good, though. Male or female, you're looking good. You got your shit together. You look comfortable in your home. This is how you're coming off it to the external world. Like, you're comfortable in your home. You're unbothered. Yep, that's how you're coming off. But with the right type of, in the right season, in the right time, you would give this person another opportunity. And they know this about you. They know you got to wear yourself out, Taurus. And then when you get tired of holding a grudge, or when you're over it, you open your doors just a little bit, just enough for this person to reveal themselves, okay? Reveal themselves, because this person is, they're not showing you their cards. They're not showing you what their intentions are. They're not showing you who they really are. All right. And this is why Spirit needed me to tell you that it has something to do with the 6 of Swords. This position that you're in is uncomfortable. That waiting season is uncomfortable. And when you're in that waiting season, Taurus, all of these false connections or all of these people tend to be able to come back around. It's like only once you have to work on Taurus energy until they get to this particular space where their guards are down and they're exhausted from the mind games, and then they're exhausted from feeling like they have to protect themselves from people that are about to lie to them, people that are about to betray them. And in that 6 of Swords space, you are like ripe for the picking. And this is when this person comes in to flirt with you. This is when this person comes in, or these people come in to, you know, apologize. And you'll notice that it always happens in this consecutive cycle. And it's during Scorpio season or towards the holidays where whatever grudges you were holding, all right, whatever stubbornness that was sitting there between the two of you, you're like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of, you know, I'm tired of holding it all together and putting on this facade and pretending like I got it all together. And I'm open again. I'm open. The shop is open. I'm taking applications. And who want it? Who want it, they can come and get it. That's what they said. Okay? If they want it, that's when your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right. I could teach you, but you got to charge. Okay? And I feel like your charge, Taurus, is, you know, what am I getting out of this situation? What am I getting out of this situation? And what are you offering me? What are you bringing mama? Okay, you can't come to mama's house. How many of you guys have you been able to ever go to your damn grandparents' house or your mother's house and you're empty-handed? You can't go back home empty-handed. You got to come back bringing something, or proving, or come back with, you know, showing that you made your comeback after walking away. So some of you will be returning home to your mothers. You will be returning home to family. Childhood relationships are coming up in this energy. And the Six of Swords is you've acquired some type of knowledge. You've acquired some type of wisdom here. And it's time that you lean into what you know. Lean into what you know. Because there's something about this energy that's making me feel like you know a lot. You don't know a sneaky motherfucker, Taurus, but you'll let them live. You know people's intentions, but you let them live. You don't really call everybody out on their bullshit, even though you can see it. Yeah, Taurus is saying Spirit is saying you like to play clueless, legally blonde. You like to play like you don't know, but you see them. You see them with your third eye. You see their intentions. You know they're coming, but you like to play like you don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. So essentially, you are playing the mind game as well. And you haven't really surrendered defeat, but more or less changed your strategic approach. Okay, you're no longer going to critique this person. You're no longer going to tell people what they need to do and tell them to be themselves. You've rescinded. You've backed up and you're separating yourself. And you have put out there into the universe, at first glance, I'm flying above all the bullshit. Okay? I'm moving on. I just want peace. But what you don't see is, Taurus, you about the bullshit. You about the games. Nobody play games better than you. And y'all can sit there in the comments and tell me that y'all don't play games and all that other stuff. But subconsciously, you do. Because you're hardwired to want to fix and rig the game in a way where you always come out on top. You don't want to make decisions where you're not succeeding or you're not guaranteeing your success. You haven't really surrendered. You're still creating. You're still influencing. Okay? You're still flaunting the fact that you can create and you can bounce back and you can move on with grace. You're still just as deceptive. You know, you're just doing it in a more mysterious way and you don't view it as being playing mind games, but it is still a form of, you know, pinch again. It is still a form of deception. We just don't like to call it deception because it's our secrets. No one has to know your secrets. Okay? But it's with this energy that a lot of unrequited love situations, okay, it's with that subconscious awareness that you may not have acknowledged consciously, but subconsciously, the universe is acknowledging that program. And it's overriding the one that you show up in the world with, and it's going with the one that you have lying dormant. Okay? You're intriguing, Taurus. Your mystery, not being able to figure you out, not being able to, you know, peg you out for exactly who you are, intrigues a lot of people. And a lot of people that are attracted to you is intrigued at, like, wanting to know you, who you really are. Yeah, they want to know what you're doing. They want to know, they want to be entertained by you. How you're healing, how you're doing it. So essentially, you are working your magic. Whether you acknowledge it or not, you are writing this. You are in a constant state of creating. Spirit only wants you to be aware of this. Spirit only wants you to be aware of the Six of Swords energy. Aware of this knowledge, because with this knowledge comes power, and with this power determines what direction you move it in. Some of you will get it and some of you won't. It will determine how quickly things happen or how slowly they happen. It will determine how quickly your wishes come into fruition and how delayed they are. The best book you can ever read, Taurus, is yourself. Okay? And when you can look at yourself and say, I am the Five of Swords. I am the one with the subconscious games. I've rigged this game to work in my favor. This is how I know it's gonna work. This is how I know that anything that I do is done methodically. You have methodically planned out your comeback. You've methodically planned out your secession. You've methodically planned out your clap back, snap back. You've methodically planned out how you're going to rebuild yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The reason why the Five of Swords is in the deck is a necessary evil. It's a necessary evil that reminds not just the people around you, but you yourself, that you can do something even after experiencing the games of other people. That you can get back up again. That you can use the same Five of Swords energy to become inspired. And that it doesn't make you good or bad, or it doesn't make you, right or wrong. It's a necessary mode. Really, it's a mode to be in. It's a necessary mindset to occasionally tap into. In some ways, for the preservation of yourself, and for other ways to help you see the bigger picture and to broaden your perspective, to help you see how connected you are to those around you and how it really isn't a direct attack, but more or less a conduit, right? Because if you didn't use the Five of Swords energy, even amongst your adversaries or your foes, if you didn't utilize that energy, then everyone would be able to come and take from you. So the fact that you have to utilize it to preserve yourself or to protect yourself is using mind games yourself. It is using it. You have to. Because if everybody knew, the universe says, keep things to yourself, right? And you don't like to think of it like a mind game because you're saying to yourself that I was told to keep it to myself because I'm a good person, or I was told to keep it to myself because I'm being treated wrong. But the universe is telling you to keep it to yourself because you have to keep it underground. And you have to sometimes know that a confirmation that your manifestation is coming into fruition requires the attraction of people that want to know what you're growing, of people that want to know what lies beneath the surface. You're being mysterious. Okay, it's a necessary polar opposite. But if you are aware that the game is still in full effect, if you're aware that they're not meaning you any harm, right? Let me give you an example, okay? Let's say you are planting some fruit in the ground, and let's say this fruit in the ground is growing. How you know that your fruit is good, for those of you that are planters, how you know that it's even growing because you can't see underneath the soil, you'll start seeing a lot of different bugs, right? Those bugs will be attracted to it. Those bugs are irritating, yes, because you have to go out there and tend to them and take them off before they destroy the entire manifestation of that fruit or manifestation of that plant. However, the bug is not a bad person. The bug is not a bad energy. The bug is a necessary reminder that whatever you're creating is going to be delicious. So when you see someone looking over your shoulder and watching you and you're irritated, like, oh my God, like, stop being in my business. Leave me alone. You might be irritated, but if you look at it from a higher perspective, that's a reminder from the universe that whatever you're working on is going to be great. That whatever it is that you're creating is going to be delicious. And just because the universe makes you aware of it doesn't make you a bad person. But if we look at it from the outside looking in, the person watching you be mysterious and keep things to yourself could say to you, "Oh, you playing games." Oh, could say to you that you're withholding information, or that you're just doing something to get back at me. They can have those perspectives, and it's necessary that they have those perspectives, because this is what happens in that chemical combustion of interacting with another person or interacting with the universe. It's more multidimensional than everything being happening to you. Okay? So this polarity of good and bad, evil and good, right or wrong, is subjective. Okay? But our universe is objective. And when we remember that our universe is objective, that's the space where we're able to write our own story. That's the space where we're able to rewrite whatever is in our subconscious. But until we're made aware of that, we're only living in survival mode. And in this transformation, the reason why Spirit has been keeping you here is because they want you to stop living in survival mode and shift gears and let that old perspective fall away. Okay, lighten your load. If they call you, if they apologize, you don't have to brace yourself for that fall. All of it is objective. Okay? All of it is objective. I know I said a mouthful. I know I channeled a lot. But this is just a confirmation for you Tauruses that your manifestations are coming in, your wishes are coming in, and you are, with 1111 here, you are in the midst of manifestation. You are moving forward. You're being the keys that are being left around for you, that's being talked about, the stories that are being shared. This is your greatest breakthrough. This is your greatest breakthrough. And it being in a constant state of co-creation with the universe is so fun. It's so fun to be in that space. It's laughter, it's joy, And sometimes situations will happen that will make you want to get out of that. But the more you're aware, the more you understand about where you're going, and you may not know the why, or you may not know how quickly or how soon, but just know that if you see bugs trying to get to your manifestation, if you see opposition trying to attack your person, if you see struggle meeting you at every turn, oh baby girl, baby boy, you're at a precipice. Okay, you're on the brink of something great. You're on the brink of something great. And every time you surrender something, and every time you accept defeat, that comeback though is your guarantee. Taurus, that's all I got for you. I just want to jump on and talk it out with you today and share the perspective that Spirit gave to me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Be thankful. Enjoy your holiday with your family and your friends. I love y'all. I do. Toodles.